Ghana we can say munsem Perry Presley Kantenche JT Obed Hajia Diane Amov Power Kweku Edelson Biggie omo nyina teche ne yede ensem no ede eba TV na teche na wo twa ye Lawson TV digital television satellite television ye live ewo ho enten time video ne so no Facebook kokọ ho a o search ye Lawson TV on Facebook Lawson TV on Facebook obe like page no like here obe share o share now do comment e dey ato radio no na oti ase ne so frequency no e 96.3 Facebook no hia me like page ne share Lawson TV on Facebook enche bia no me konsem ne so na me de nsem a ekoso e wo Ghana ha sei e de eba onim se nyame ya adoma homa World Cup no e todwa e Accra House of Folk ana Heart of Lions ana de besi akan e wo homa World Cup no nenura press conference ni etwegu ya two clubs ni nyina akopie mu ho a omo so ye toto oma no na no ana head coach edema the Continental Club Masters Accra House of Folk Didi Dramani or den nsem bebre na ya todwa Didi Dramani say Ubo games be saying ahead of the new season eya na ebo opayi yenko tie Didi Dramani how was it chechemu.
To put matches around the preseason period is very, very important for clubs and then to teams. And they wouldn't have been any other better moment rather to have it at this period when you needed to play high profile games, even though someone would say in some jurisdiction it's very early periods in terms of the preparation period. But I think that it is better to take what you don't ask for.
Coach Didi Dramani and Ede Sanchez Chebuno Ede Bosse ye be run new season now nya high profile games bi boa eya na ebo pay ye na Didi Dramani yembusa wo oni Kumasi Asante Kodoko nanu na mudi si akan ewa Accra Sports Stadium ye hu approach how the remu ahead of Heart of Lions game no approach bay and Didi Dramani on a House of Folk mudi rem.
Every approach that needs to be put in place in terms of a high profile game is what we have been putting in terms of how to structure and in terms of how to manage the loads, as I earlier on said, and also how to make sure that we are able to share the loads across the squad so that we don't overtax players in terms of where we are in our preparation. And so the game is equally as important as any other game because there's a trophy at stake, and our mandate is to put in place a mentality that is ready to win games and win.
No, coach Didi Dramani na HHM approach House of Folk edibe rag game ni ahead of Heart of Lions home World Cup no na coach Didi Dramani ma nsem busa wo ye hu sa woni Kumasi Asante Kodoko Asia kan no players need a lot of mistakes, most especially our second half. No, nyame ya aduma on the Heart of Lions game. No, mistakes are hodu omo ye against Kotoko. No, then why ya fa ho nanse saye bi betime piem our House of Folk afana.
Ye mistakes da ye betima ye mistake and echina ye be mistake, but ade a ye peja efimu no se ye be sua de o ntino bebia ye ebeto sini bia no ye besua de wom ye sua de no na che se ye de hwe se ye konim no enim no ebe ya sen de etwe mu no and adesua bia memiri ahye me ho so a media ewura tim no mu se mistakes de ye be mistakes da adesua ye be enya afimu no eno na ye wo se ye de koyenim na ya ye esen
coach Didi Dramani and eden chechemu e de eba no Nako Accra of Folk head coach Didi Dramani Eddie Atuja say play a be or House of Folk camp no obe make sure say before say season ebe chance no be etimi nya match be etimi abo ahead of the new season. Coach Didi Dramani.
The time a league no echo league no no na ya bobo matches be into no ya be share nyoma and ya be make sure say your place na ya nya no obia be nya ho bi abo matches say the be by the time we start the league, then we have the team cohesion and then the team bonding.
No, coach Didi Dramani and Eden Sembebre na to Janian Swetche enko opposite ne so coach Bashiru Hayford Eden Sembebre na ya tuja na coach Obekaya last time I only House of Folk share wo World Cup no omo gifri wunsem nyame adoma who say share House of Folk biem e wo World Cup no Heart of Lions omo preparation say coach Bashiru Hayford
we are preparing as we prepared for last season. The only this is that we have augmented the team a little, and so we are coming to play football for people to see football, how football is played. As for the prediction, I will leave it with the journalists to predict. By the end of the day, I think the better side will carry the day. We started.
No, coach Bashiru Hayford and the kakra Eddie Tuja. Now, coach Bashiru Hayford, SRD Tuja say, team on the ball last season, no players no more hono, emumi enu pe, and it's me a free Heart of Lions, Ebo Bukuni.
I'm happy those who played last season, only 2 of them are out. So all of them. And so once they played last season and they are playing again, they know what happened. And so they are coming again. I don't think they will come like what they came to do last season. They will come better than last.
Coach Bashiru Hayford and then Sam Kakra Eddie Tujano. Na yenko PM our Ghana Football Association in Sensebe call so our Congress call so our Pram E.T. Mensa ho no. Na no ana former communications director Edema Ghana Football Association. Yewra Sani Diara Edin Sembebre na Eddie Tuja. Sani Diara si yenka mo obi anti ase say sa 2 terms ana wo ho Edema Ghana Football Association president no. Sa 2 terms no enso Emma president bia entimi mfa Ghana football endrum pempen so e wo se etimi edru Sani Diara or say 2 terms ni die eso a edema wa obeye president e wo Ghana Football Association.
I think that you see the normalization committee during normalization times were trying desperately hard to work against what Kwesi Nyantakyi had done. So they were in a hurry to put in laws that would completely win Ghana football away from what Kurt had done. But the truth is that if you are in football administration and you know what football administration is, and you know what it takes to be able to get influence in the game, to position your country in such a way that the country will benefit, you won't be able to do that in 8 years. So anybody...
Sani Diara and the Kakra Tujano, Alaji Akambio no and a representative has our 31st ordinary congress so our pram na Alaji Akambi has folk kwa to amabasi third term and I say me enko third term no Alaji Akambi representative has no to yes say enko third term na Alaji Akambi yenya no Alaji cheche mu die nti na akofo aso say third term no enko so our Ghana Football Association.
General Secretary have read everything. It wasn't something hidden or carved up in a stone. So the explanation he gave, for sure, if you look at it, you know what it is. It's a self-explanatory issue. I mean, FA has been communicating to FIFA, CAF, and then they gave them a guidelines on what to do. And I'm happy these are the delegates issue in the Congress. And then the majority has taken the decision. So I believe all those that took a decision thought, I mean, that would be the best.
Alaji Akambi and Edin Chechemu at the Eben Kofi Menu as so Edin Sembebre na they are to jaw say yanka mo bi anti ase say 3 times now mo kwadi tu mu e wo Congress na se no eni say the current president Edema Ghana Football Association Mr. Keto Kreku etimi e benefit Kofi Menu.
Seriously, it is legitimate because we know that you do not make a law to take a retrospective effect. And for that reason, since Keto Kreku took office based on the existing status that had 2 terms, he cannot benefit from any extension thereafter. Assuming that they say, 4 years is enough for somebody.
Our mediama so no na mediama player Kofi Asma eden sem kakra dia tudwa Kofi Asma yambusa wo say ni de mediama so a new season e ba be rem no san ana preparation no esi eko e wo mediama
going to this season ni de they can say pre matches ni de be bring never because e be a bit mabo this year be bit mabo friend the matches ni bi and I so yama ni say e be bo matches no because channel league in the starting to feed takwaman and say Ghana mine no media ma de omufa omani enhwe pa na afide ye bayi pa
ana de kakra tudwa na mami nko ba bia ni Gold Stars enura ba bia ni Gold Stars ahead of omu preparation for the new season. Omo baba Gaga top form about Ghana Premier League. No masa represent Ghana. Our CAF Champions League. No preparation e koso e won crying. Baby any Gold Stars a friendly match omo boy no mutimi share 4 against a Republicans omo so team baako. Isaac Ajete eshe baako, Abdul Farouk eshe mienu, ana Emmanuel Ejei so eshe baako nti enra baby any Gold Stars omo preparation ahead of the new season no. Friendly match no omo boy no omo timi share Republicans 4-1 no ene kakre fiwo so eba Gentleman Dental Clinic aso eye ana no pay me de wo call sin ho adwuma ne de Gentleman se person here extraction scaling polishing whitening na no Gentleman Dental Clinic aso eye Nungwasi 5 junction no behu omo ho Atomic Dam kwabenya roundabout kuma say Total Filling Station wa Report Junction 0549 906 588 Astolins International so ye students o pese okoto awadusua so e won krofon kro so o pese okosua de wo UK Canada Australia New Zealand US ana Europe country bia no ne nyina ne sawo de wani bechem e wo Astolins International so ye o pomechi akwan a ye Kumasi askwa ye Kumasi City Mall basement ase ho na no ho ana abehu Astolins International ho 0550 199 991 no Astolins International Nature Medicine dupa no no pay me come for the amount say when your stomach ulcer constipation gastro mixture na me come for the amount oba na obu unsa wote ya wom menso plus be ma be sorry ubetima adwonso sa na prostate plus no ana me come for the amount ni nyina no Nature Medicine mun dupa no 0248778899 City Ceramics sa oye plumber oye tiler materials abe yusu e dia adwuma ni nyina na City Ceramics aso ana abe ko plumbing materials no modern WC basin kitchen sink cabinet ni nyina no City Ceramics aso tiles ahodo bia na ope ni nyina nso be ko City Ceramics aso 0244 769943 no City Ceramics Spanish garlic mixture and capsules otina se chena na se atatai cholesterol na dos ubi wenu manum ka no wo ho ubi won south menstrual pains wadare awie no na ho keka ni nyina no Spanish garlic mixture no ana make am for ediama obi wo ho a ye ka asem che ni sese na ni refi Spanish ginkgo capsules no make am for ediama 0266 114111 Varon Ghana Limited omadaruma omo na akwa VGL motorbikes na VGL abobo ya no enti se open motorbikes ni bi ato na opa abobo ya na ahye no so se VGL Varon Ghana Limited omo product na woso okopa bi na watimi ayusu opo mechi akwan a de ehia no so beje number we no afre 0243 675020 no Varon Ghana Limited Piwak Natural Health asoye ane edunomo ana akofa 3P garlic mixture no ediaba when de garlic nankasa ne atwemu nsuo no ane ye de maun so you be out menstrual pains sugar level no wosoro kese na wo ye stroke no woso asthma na wo so ani nyina no 3P garlic mixture no akopa bi no wetimi abobo OP wallpapers Ghana has said ye ka 3D wallpapers picture frames no best and limes no blind curtains no air diffusers no ring lights no artificial flowers ni nyina no OP aso ana abeko edum first floor na kwesi agyeman na bronsan no behu omo wo ho chronom barrier so omo ne chronom market no ana di nhwe animu 0540 353-750 no OP Newa Scientific Herbal Hospital Dr. Nimoma Wariache awo ho asem ayeden dia mamo bema wo low sperm count prostrate ne how enum kana halitosis no wo kidney liver ho nyina problem a Newa Scientific Herbal Hospital aso ana adu weni ebeche Kumasi atonsu mo na ko janshi ubehu omo wo ho enkran so mal 7 Genes corner ho no ubehu omo so wo ho je doctor number 0244 087687 no Newa Scientific Herbal Hospital eniji sem ediaba ya enjoy Coca-Cola no sa 300 ml no Coca-Cola for mpanyimfo say the omate so ediaba 5 Ghana cedi enti upe coke papa etimi abo agubu a Coca-Cola 300 ml no ye diaba 5 Ghana cedi baby abefa bia no Coca-Cola de enye na midima for Herbal Hospital Dr. Time da so also yare ne bra no for time ento so yare ben na wo yare hypertension cancer stroke prostate ni nyina no baby ba akopɛ ana ado wani eche midima for Herbal Hospital aso Kumasi ebu akwa agugu behu omo ho enkran so pokwa se mayira 0244 774282 Kennedy digital cell light aso ye home appliances na ho ane ye kwa kofa no TV bay na wo pe air condition bay ana wo pe washing machine iron eye kettle bi e for home appliances there eye Kennedy digital cell light aso ye ana odi weni eche enkan for no nkoweja old barrier ubehu omo ho Kumasi so patase okwa omene PFM na wa brunse mu je uncle Ken number de friend no 0244 385 128 no aye Kennedy digital cell light tabia takum no oba wate nka wo fom bema wontimi mbo adwuma wo mpem no aye tabia takum na make for edi amount tabia zane Kennedy edi two infections ni nyina ase na malaria ne de aye tabia herbal mixture tabia herbal capsules ne so ho baby a opet tabia ndupa no betime nya bi 0243 686 861 no aye tabia Company Limited, Buzia Ventures from Papa Prane die, eye Buzia so eye ane ye de ko se ope eye Techno, Infinix, Samsung, Nokia, iPhone, fun bia ope bia na eye Buzia so eye ana adu weni che ni gisam ye se o sika ni mpokran so ya, uko Buzia so ya utua kakra na do Ghana card ne so e de akọ 0240 264297 no eye Buzia Ventures, Garden City University College, Omu School of Health and Allied Science no say programs ni die ebuso programs are ye offer no dental therapy ewo ho BSc medical laboratory ye bi diploma in medical laboratory ni nyane ye say wodi wani be chem ewo Garden City University College eye Omu School of Allied Science no atumi akwakonya programs we nyini na watimi a offer kama obekwa adwuma abebre obelusu energy drink how di regain sa energy ni nyina no eye rush energy drink any energy drinker vitamins na ashem say beda enti se walusu energy na person regain energy a eye rush energy drink drink there baby abefe bia no obetima nya bi no watimi abobo abrante wote ho ababa wote ho na ase ho enkaboni bi firi ho eba de bia be sori na uchi ase ho sa wo se eyentede ni nyina no yare solak mixture no Dr. Solomon Nduro me kanfo edi ama solak mixture no pebi netimi bobo infections ni nyina no solak to ase bema waye mre won pem no zebman capsules no panyan obete den ne prostrate ne de prostafate capsules no ane yedi to ase 0245 616028 Yekopiem ewo Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules. Again no upedu papa bema 2 minutes ne waje mu no eyenim gwase sem kopa again bi Semens omundu pano se wusisi yo ya watena se ache taxi drivers for no kwadwadu consent taxi drivers for wedum mutimi tena se chemo kopa again no Semens omundu pano u se siatica ne how low libido watenka ne bia forma untimi ndidi a Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules baby abefa bia no Semens ndupa no benya bi 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 Kangen energy drinking water in super papa no osori anopa make sure say nsu abeduma komu no nsu papa na nsu a make kan for the amount no Kangen energy drinking water eni nsu a alkaline water ekobua ni pedua no enti se nsu me nkono nsu bia enkofa typhoid embra ho say typhoid no ebu make kan for Kangen energy drinking water e the amount o pedudu atu na person mpanyifo ye adwuma 0241 449191 Naps Groups energy sem e the abatie ni yo say Naps Groups yen kamanti ase say omo pe adwumayefo e de omako Dubai still faces no omo pe ba ko 100 Mason for omo pe ba ko 100 carpenters for omo pe 100 ana helpers omo pe 100 omo de mu nyina no e ko Dubai accommodation ye free transportation de duane ni nyina ye free we di 19 years ekosi 45 years a de here no so beje number we no watimi afre 0531 004 921 0531 004 921 Best Brain Publication Limited Obani books no obani da achine hia enti upe books papa pa use dia Best Brain Publication omu books no eno nya rating 5-star kosi A1 basic 1 kosi basic 6 books no ho ane ye kwa akwaje no GHS textbooks ni na ho Kumase Pankro no omu ye behind La Posada Hotel je number we ne frame penyimfo 0241 520-946 no Best Brain Publication Limited osa enye yarepa ena no pay ye 2 osa na say osa atamfo aduro no me kanfo de amount hasa mixture hasa capsules no eno ane ye di 2 osa na say baby abefa bia no hasa mixture ne hasa capsules no benya bi 0240-238310 Betway bet influencer ne ekoso ene se wutimi hye bet e wo Betway na wo share code no bi foforo so timi di bia sa bet na wa share no wo se nya 4% e wo so enti se wo betima hye bet no mo discover bra e Betway aso ana wo ko Family Drilling Company Limited. Say the boreholes no a baby ba kope and ye kwakutu no. Ni nyina no a Family Drilling Company Limited as so ye. Water tower erection no a family drilling for. Pump installation and services no a family drilling for. Opo mechi akwan kan no be call fan call barrier. Koforidia omo ben Bright FM ana Kumasi so duom roundabout. Ubenhu family drilling for ho 0244 144822. Paget Engineering Company Limited omo ana akọ UK akọ for plant generators ana air condition papa no e dey aba enti sa per plant ne air condition generators ne dia e Paget aso ye na abekọ upo mechi akwan ahinsan omo ye opposite China Mall 0244 599 124. Alaska Star Enterprise aso ye #1 key distributor about quality and affordable wallpapers are adie bi ye dis year them ye dis year offices are sorry them wadwuma mi nyina no e Alaska aso ye upo mechi akwan ye dum our first floor Mrs. Anoche Plaza be hu omo ho en kran so circle tip toll lane 0256 330075 DPS pipe na no pay me kan for the amount project bi a wo ye bia factory na we si no efuo farms no every project bi a wo ye bia no pipes a be use no e DPS pipe no omo na akwa for PVC na ba PPR no dia ba 0543 662727 west dan na wie u paint e use a e flamingo paint channel so paint wo so use ne die e flamingo paint enche bia headquarters at na so the latest ne e de amount doormaster chede kese promo no e koso sese uko doormaster so ye na ukoto doormaster royal and now say special series security doormaster say all my bathroom door ni free and I say woody metal interior door ni free now we say ukoto luxury interior doors ne miensa or my glass bathroom door ni free interior door na installation ni free the here ne so obeje doormaster number we no wait me afre 0548 402640 join here on Facebook headquarters at Nase Lawson TV on Facebook obe share obe like now do comment at the tour Lawson TV on Facebook like and share never comment at all headquarters at Nase Ken
Kwame de la
Ken
Kwame na never just say
Yankopon adom bibia bo
let me hu ye
me hu say where you kicking at all
where you kicking at all say bia boko
Yankopon adom bibia
and also we do so need a video biaso. Young fans, you are no member. Mamma for going to just say you are be percent on Busia, a Casaka Senitri. But I sock a mining and engineering training school. Yadi Yabuamo, our Metimesia, a heavy duty air trusano to set dump a truck, a forklift, excavator, a Morris reloader, a bat bulldozer, and ruler. Nina, Yabetro City Citino. The Patriot Training School, Antibra, Nayan Cho Saka Sling Retri, or Boston, a war 053, a 732 760 0539 732 760 Freelance is here. None paying for any combo. Me patro bed power. A GHA Jalija Portono. They be able to make 6,000 a Ghana cities every day. A casino originals a jackpot. Bed power. A year me patro casino originals a year jackpot. Me patro wheel of luck a year 2 fortune minor a year 2 ace nino over to me equitubi na bia so come and some at the amount. Mame for win to jar. Sabafo polo atade a wope ene ye de bema wo atade a wope ene ne be pam eye kama enso e dia ma obekọ bafo polo na bia so atimi eye kama be patro join eye bafo polo train no enya grokra se de wo nyina ne se wo tonton wo ntade a obetimi akona so wa pam star ne bi e dia ma wo na so akoton enya mfaso e tanu ne se ne obe fresh live way 0544 91 37 Buffalo Polo 0544 91 37 o Frelani says ya won sabe campaign for no na bia so atimi aye kama enso dia ma Kwame ABC games ne nyame ya adoma wo chena aye Friday e chochena ene nyame ya adoma me patwa ma remfi se jumadi kese de paso we aye jackpot o chena Friday jackpot obe dollar star 2 aye 6 aye 2 aye hash star 2 says 2 hash o chena aye jackpot enti ochina oma times ni bebre ba ko ba utimi yetimi times ni 8 ya times be 10 ya times be 3 and 5 enti Mr. Ochina jackpot no obetimi atwa sesi a de obetimi bia na wotwa eno jeche no ene ABC games no ena ene yedi won komo enso ede chewa ede pi enso emamo ema eyo remfi emfa ni so kwa me boko biem de
Yankopa do
enra hukuru susen
enu ade a manage kudu
na eye
how we see defending no to be honest enye na attack kroje no ye ni kudus jebo be
Mr. Mami Kudus allies kakra e wo television so na me hwade kakra
so nkrabo how kudus is defending improve
eno a say the oba Ghana obi defend
pa enye me won say Thomas Frank komo ne Bayern boy no si kudus
say Kwame Jela and what is all the latest local stories in na enso ma ye ni komo because eno and aja UEFA Super Cup no jomade ni enso pa na bia me pacho club na ye from PAG European champions Asiaje Super Cup na to nsem na to ye ni komo kakra eno aja UEFA enso de me pacho Japanese way before the game crowd because a branch for the most Salah Eddie Kain Ebetim Komobebre so stop the killings and so our Gaza and crank it to a Yokumomo and some our Gaza into what when in so by internal Mami UEFA images in and a washer proud to the game no and a UEFA for Edibaya don't some to na and cram Mufi Palestine you and no refugees UEFA president for Alexander Sefrin invite crime anyway and some Ejamobaye. A Palestine phone cry. Omodomonia quantity team and so they're free. Omobe payments so Europa and they Omodomunano and so Eba Stadium. Me part of message and I clear. Me better so sending stop the killings and non a jepa ya jemamo. I will a yajimagine so Emma a your room fee. Now, my main fun to the sir, you musem Oko Italia. Ayadia Italian Football Federation or a FIGC or Pania Fan Gennaro, a Gattuso, and your Pania Fan Bonucci. Omami nyina and so ebe piem ho almost the metre send UEFA a invitation mame toti on first 2 goals na set pieces na PAG Bobo kono obobo no fa wiema omuntimi enti long ball bako edi kan bae me pacho ball no omo press wo aye boss no ma and amores apprentice for the Van de Ven and so ekatomo another long ball and so ebaya Lucas Chavalia and mame Donnarumma no more for Donnarumma was stressa hey wait now when I'm up me akofano enso bay Donnarumma srekakra okay jihad yananka gu 2-0 nemom come back ni yejuma and more recently can and so ever take Kanabako from bench and when again my beer switch me come you doing something so to and Japanche where Osman Dembele game no oshie papa nemom and more recent Dembele ayasa assist way adema Goncalo aya Ramos and my bono etoneta etekano penalty shooters and more remfi sen ayadia na bobo ku pa ye from Spurs mo take 2-goal lead ya betete Yatias ayadia penalty shootouts and so yes penalties na say and so club from PAG S1 penalty not stop mama PAG ababewene amro say Nuno Mendes and about a winning penalty no agem a trophy no edema club na ye from a PAG aya to some so to Nuno Mendes in PAG aya champions again and ejepa ye demamo ewo ayeba bia wo bia chane ye to dwane no na game ne pa na bia mesro so wo hwe bia man of the match Ekoma Osman Dembele na wujitum mame Dembele kra man of the match wujitum Dembele nie man of the match player of the match Dembele boy ye edu ba bi na chese ko 43% Dembele de Ballon d'Or no oniservo ba ko pakra na mame ye bo first half no wie ye na PAG more shot on target na Dembele bo bi obachi bia na yaje eho na Ballon d'Or conversation is some buyer Sakurana ye for Lami Yama Fanamame Achasem Laminie Achasam so Lami Yama Ballon d'Or wa Fanamon Dembele assist no SSA BBPA Mame Dembele OKC a trophy no a Dembele Mame images be na ye new come because apparently the pass and a key and edemano the chances so Ballon d'Or no and a dia wa prove Sunday or no and yes edemano Nina so what you for Champions League no what you for Super Cup no Super Cup no and then ayadia edano konwa o 22 trophies in here number 10 no and so and set me aka ya deno nsam no mamo ewo ayetuma so na yokuswa ya pi and so mamo ni apprentice for Osman ayet Dembele and ye dino nkomo no na Dembele more say Khabib and so a UFC star of Russia eba na wi ano say oh say dia so bia ho Dembele and na Ballon d'Or no ayada ne set me aka because anwa dia course no ayagya ne message ne nie ɛkyɛ sɛ branch no ɔno ɛne deserve ɛma remfi ɛnyɛ ɔno nko a yɛgye Dembele ho ɛnkɔmɔ no ma memfa nto dwa sɛ Vitina ma me ɛyɛ player no no a on the cap no kora wɔ so ae because ɔno so no once Dembele mumu ngye bi da players ne bebree NJJ trophies ni bi enso eda ene ye jepa no we player no yɛfɛ no Vitina sɛ Vitina wagye 5 trophies ejedi ntima this ball enye sɛ Ballon d'Or no ɔno so was take Ballon d'Or no me pacho mame trophies no wagye Champions League wagye UEFA Super Cup wagye UEFA Nations League wagye Friendly Game wagye Friend Cup wagye trophies ni nyina wagye 5 etin ade Club World Cup ne pɛ ɛna apprentice inside timianka yɛdom nsɛm na tudwa apprentice ɛfɛ no Lucas me pacho Chevalier goalkeeper no Chevalier ma remfi sɛ ɔba apprentice na so deɛ wɔn nyina no sɛ ɛno a manager no a yɛfɛ Luis Enrique na pressure manager no so man sɛ aberante no mistake no ɔyɛyɛ no game no ba na wie ɔkɔbam no because we no pɛ ɔgye de ɛpɔ sɛ Donnarumma star no wɔn pɛ ɔpɛ this boy wei ɛsɛbu penalty ɛma bia so tumi yɛ kama ɛna ɔmo bɔ baako ɛnso ɛfa nkyɛn ne yɛ Spurs ɛyɛ team no ɛde yɛgye pa yɛgye ma mo ɛti manager no ɛkɔbam no because decision a wɔtake no sɛ no a amfa ka obi a bɛka sɛ wapam ɛyɛ Donnarumma establish ɛyɛ goalkeeper akɔfa ɛyɛ Chevalier ɛde no ɛnso aba ɛnom ɛgye pa yɛgye ma mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadie no so ɛma ɛyɛ remfi yɛgyegye nkɔmmɔ no ma me Spurs ɛyɛ players no ɛyɛgye ne Spurs players no ayɛ mmerɛ wɔma yɛ mmerɛ Van de Ven me pacho ɛyɛ Christian me pacho bi mo te sɛ Richarlison na siri tia sɛ Mohamed Kudus na kyɛ sɛ ɔmo just 3 minutes na nkɔmɔ gye ɛyɛ trophy wei just 3 minutes pɛ ɔmo ntumi ɛna nem afa nkyɛn yɛ tomo nsɛm no ɛma mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadie so mo Kudus na te fam no akyɛ sɛ ɔdiri pa samfa ɛnom ɛgye pa yɛgye ma mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadie so na wo nsɛm manager na ɛfɛ Luis Enrique waka no korɛ ɔsɛ no a ɔmo yɛ lucky ɔgyere pass 6 days ago and almost training I say last 10 minutes no ta form na mum ni nyina mu no ɔgyere pass ɔmo yɛ lucky onim sɛ Spurs no mo ne deserve it ya manager na for Luis Enrique waka no kre.
Yeah,
It's really nice. Yeah.
you did it the hard way though.
Do you think we deserve that?
Do you?
For 80 minutes, I didn't deserve that. I think Tottenham deserved the winning the match because we can feel that they were in form. They can feel that they have been training for 6 weeks. They played a great match. And we have been training only for 6 days. But sometimes football is unfair. And I have to say that we were very lucky. In the last 10 minutes, we could score 2 goals.
Say what you have to some you lucky football to be in your fair. And no end some manager and editor. No opinion fellow Thomas Frank and a year Luis Enrique and Enrique you sue a year experience and a JJ a year game no any free Thomas Frank when said any experience be because 2-0 with 10 minutes to go there next what to me BB Yentil Thomas Frank and some or the editor or some changing be after Bayern Munich 4-0 no the more did pass and no proud and so all the players and the more boy or did you pass some getting your money be right.
I'd like to see it from a different perspective. I think we played a very good game. We're playing against one of the best teams in the world, maybe the best this moment in time. And I think we had them exactly where we wanted them for 80-something minutes until the 2-1 goal. And of course, it's shifted a little bit of momentum, but so much positive, so proud of the team, the players.
Positives bebre e won the club no and the team Vitina and so in komo bebre also eka ayade no mo said anya match fit because almost training as enche Vitina.
Rama, how did you manage to turn that around?
With all we got, we knew it wouldn't be easy against a very good team, but we knew as well with the short preseason that we did, it would be difficult. It will have some difficulties, and it happened. We conceded 1 goal.
Because I feel almost some preseason. I say it was any more attention. Na Chelsea club no. Yenim de say no so patch PLG and some a Super Cup na. And na Chelsea for so edekwato almost social media page say month ago ayenra and almost some abomodia almost a club, a World Cup, and almost some of your world champions, 18, and your Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez, and some TV, I had to send a P and Emamo, a club from Chelsea after the game, no, and your mom also the buy any B, and young Mamo to so Thomas Muller, and so Aquacodu, and so Vancouver, and so America, my name, and Marissa Vancouver, and your White Caps, and Okotwaso, and their mamo, Thomas Muller, Bayern Munich, a legend, you know, and then they were to US, you know. Mama something for no more bottle no more Kusiano no. Oshasro must address our airport where we know the train Thomas Muller. Vancouver, a club, no, and ye Jomon Como, and a Kwame Adults and a biggie, at about 2 and him say a branch for Robert Lewandowski, 100 million euros a season from Saudi Arabia, Opanya for the Piniza Harvey. I confirm a story and say, I know, no, my branch and say, Opaso just punish La Liga and the UEFA Champions League, our Barcelona, and then I'm gonna reject 100 million euros. Oh, any age. Na already 100 million and Japa Demamo Leandro Trossard my man from to the Aston Villa Bobo Kuno on my inquiries and so our Arsenal for branch for Leandro Trossard and no Japano Tony Adams a former Arsenal player or your Arsenal legend or your captain Dema Arsenal or some Mikel Arteta our big decision say also make a decision no because you have branch for Martin Odegaard you have and so NJ Premier League. And so the captain no Emma Declan Rice. O ma sase we England. O ma sase o sim and so the captain Emma Declan Rice. Declan Rice na just for your leader. Yemfa Odegaard. NJ are your Premier League.
Win the league with Odegaard as captain. I'm sorry.
Are you a fan of Arteta?
Oh, I think he. What? He's got a really big call to make this year, and for me he hasn't done it, and the call is to make Declan Rice the captain. I think Declan is my kind of captain, and what it might do, it might free Odegaard up to play with a bit more.
It was manager percent the Arsenal Premier League Romogia onje captain Sambandano and from free Martin Odegaard and some and from Declan Rice and someone so did to Jemamo ayo jumajeni so Emma ayo Renfi my men fan to just Carlos Baliba and Sansa Manchester United for mon prepare ye because about 120 million pounds and a bit Remo I'm a Pia Stratmo Kama 120 million pounds. And some and the bedroom Brighton. Almost here in front of Paul Baba. But Jim come over pre Liverpool and Chelsea. No more per Moises Caicedo. Or send Omodia a yadia no more negotiating tough because oh yeah Brighton, oh Chelsea, oh yeah Brighton, oh Manchester United and also on a club. You're from Liverpool and negotiate and easy. No one player no it's a key decision. So about Johnny Chelsea, Uncle Liverpool, Moises Caicedo, Wayne Paul Baba.
Aware of both Liverpool and Chelsea's interest?
Well, Chelsea were interested all the way through the summer, Liverpool a bit later. But, you know, we try and do our transfer business as confidentially as possible. We try and respect both the player and the clubs that are bidding. But at the end of the day, our job is to do the best for our club. And that means negotiating as hard as we can when we're in that position.
Yeah, and Liverpool, they were the first to agree. And it was a record fee as well. These are huge figures we're talking about. Talk us through the negotiations for him with Liverpool.
Well, they're tough negotiations. You know, I think when you're dealing at any level of the transfer market, but particularly the top end, you know, everyone is looking to create the best position.
We are watching what television is about. So who could do it? Brighton or Bobon and Yagro. It's United for ready. Carlos Baliba and 100. Omunya ready for 120 in total. And Japa Demamo. Mama Fanto Gaselio Messi. I am a part of Jesus Christ. I am tattoo. I just Leo Messi. And I am Obieso and Obiare. ɛyɛ ne nsa ho ɛna aberanteɛ no ɛnso ayɛ yɛde ne ho nsɛm ato dwa ɛti Messi no ayade a wohwɛ sɛ de wadrɔ baabi a wohwɛ bi a yɛde ho nsɛm no ato dwa nti no ɛyɛ player for Leo Messi ɛne yɛdi ne ho nkɔmmɔ ma memfa nto dwa sɛ La Liga ɛyɛ medical team no ɔpanyi a yɛfa no ɛyɛ Thomas ɛyɛ Fernandes ɛno a ɔkɔ Barcelona kurom ɛna ɔkɔhyia Barca medical ɛyɛ team no ɔne nie kɔ a wɔkɔ nyinaa no ɔkɔ akɔhwɛ sɛ no korɛ sɛ Marc-Andre ter Stegen aberante ne pira no ɛyɛ bɔsome nan ɛba saa deɛ no kyɛ sɛ ɔbɛtumi register ɛyɛ one Garcia ɛno a wɔkɔɔyɛ a ɔkɔtena ase hwehwɛ aberante no bibibia mu no ɔhu sɛ ɛyɛ nokorɛ ɛyɛ 4 months ɛtɛnɛ La Liga ɔmo ɛbɛ register aberante ɛfa no one Garcia ɛnom ɛde abɛtɔ dwa yɛde ɛma mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadi no so ma memfa wei ɛnso nto dwa sɛ ne aberante no ɛfa no Jack Grealish and no payments on Australia. When is Everton, a club, no, a dear open day, and then a press and central for, and so ACI, edited Comobe. You know, says since the Bessas, new stadium, no, and then the Amu Wami Pachama Renfi, among us, a Sadia way, Eman Central for Nano, and so it may power because season, no, and so Eba Bessas said 10, and then some Katakra, and some a Premier League, and Mintamun Sanapi, and your demo, I would imagine so. My first answer went to just Mohamed Salah. Our Liverpool, a Janra, will go so and more Renfi, one you go kina, or no assistant, or no, and a baby didn't hormone, I just call Liverpool Aza, a yet training headquarters, well, Hinabamo, with Timno and a name, or Mukuso Tente. Now, I'm in for going to just a Liverpool club, no, one more years, and I'm on a Darwin Nunes, a Yadian, what your video, now, what the Liverpool team in Answase, Mammy video, no, what the Liverpool team in Nancy, or Riano, and a Sanda Mo Salah, and so as I saw by and Salah, edge in the first so MLB switch me a come I don't send to that. Once our picture with Tony Cruz and Luka Modric, I'm hand it over at the Amman Bape and the 40 Valverde, because Cruz SA8, I bet the 40 Valverde or Luka Modric and SA10, I bet him Bape or Etanom Ed, but on the Madrid team no, and Rodrigo Mo and the players and I can you send their goals from Mississippi and some our Valde Babaso, I just say on training session no, and El Costa, you don't send to that. Jabi Alonso could so here to maintain training on duties. Bibi Bia with Namubi, me pato in Spanish. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now all train passes. Mon passable, with a mon passable, sir.
12, 13, 14, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Xabi Alonso Enra and you remember yes or no so spending 8 hours and so free just positive way your opinion for Xabi Alonso and more Renfi say Hendrick and on Joe Bellingham on recovery no almost egusu was positive almost our gym why you doing something to January only say Real Madrid TV omunya time and so a highlighted player na yefana dagole modern more kobo Austria na ayadia branch no omujiri pass obadwuma pa enti game na mokobo ono nko na omunya brotre ayi ne highlights ne bi and I was on Lawson television Lawson TV our Facebook Christian don sanapi and some mamono and no aya branch na no kona so ya and no jepa ya demamo our baby pia we more Renfi ma me first answer we entudwa some when Rooney aya the prediction. Now, before me ba prediction, so no mami Isaac Rooney say Liverpool nya Isaac dia asamaba.
I think they're going to be unstoppable. The quality they've got, as Danny's just alluded on, and I think a big thing was replacing Trent because a lot of chances created, a lot of goals came from that side. So I think Frimpong has got the attributes to go and fill that. So yeah, I think Liverpool are looking strong.
I am some Prince for Rooney the Tuja. We Rooney, Mr. Ayadia, your prediction. Premier League, you know, one edge. First, also Liverpool and Ebeje, Arsenal better Sumienu, Manchester City better so 3, Chelsea Ebedi 4th, no Manchester United at the 5th. What the Rooney Ayading?
I'm going to go first with your predictions. So let's take a look at what you've gone for this season. You've gone for Liverpool to win the Premier League again this season. You mentioned that earlier on. Arsenal second, again. Manchester City in third, but you've got Manchester United creeping in behind Chelsea into the top 5. Champions League football for Man United next season.
Yeah, no, as I said, I still think they need 1 or 2 more signings, but I think Amaron, I can see what he's doing. I think it's looking better for Manchester United, and I think they will sneak into the top 5. So, yeah, I hope they do, and You never know.
Club from Spurs for no. So GDA pass team no or game no the balance. Team no. Marcus Rashford out to be. Manchester United near Koso our club was still United only United team in city. Yinti Rashford or Manchester United near doing como interview no doing Nigeria pass one kasaye from youth level. United plan the same plan. Diana Koso almost said any plan for the club.
A successful team that just adapts. When Fergie was in charge, not only the principles for the first team, the whole academy set up so you could pick players from 15 years and over, that's a full generation, and they'd all understand the principles of playing the Man United way. So you see it with any team that's been successful over a period of time, they have principles that any coach that comes in, any player that comes in has to align to these principles or be able to add to these principles. Whereas like at times I feel like United have just been, we're hungry to win, so we'll always try.
Some Manchester United team be the principles. Obia waba be an onim dia so United oba and wabetrem. And run so ni Musa omunim dia ekoso ho na amane attack ne pan so ye betim komo bebre. And some on Rashford ya nemum Marcus Rashford opposition pa your position ben over the years under Jose Mourinho won some by opposition pa one kasankasa opposition ben.
And but you like left
But then it does change throughout.
I know, because I've heard you saying what he was happy playing up front, and but you like left.
It also just depends who you're playing with, how consistently other people play in the positions that you receive the ball from as well. So it's difficult to like pin down one position. But honestly, I've been like this since a kid. It's been hard for me to like. It's because I'll say it.
From academy, no number 9. I'm on the football, no, and easy so bet me decide say ha and I'm about my position here. Now, best coach Ben, and Manchester United, the already coaches the for be bring sempa. Coach Ben pa and a ne o fan in some of the pass or you most influential coach our career mo or Louis Van Gaal.
I think I've upset too many players.
You're a host.
That's why.
That's the question.
Maybe you'll be a host.
No, we'll see.
What about the managers that you've played for? I mean, United in the fast because it's hard, influential on you.
Influential, I'd probably say Van Gaal.
Yeah.
Jose
Jamanimo Richie Kiss there ayadia oni and degree o matutu bi dia man some no kokan no ono 2 years our club no wanye hu ono ball ben no ball Manchester United ono akoju Barcelona o kire na United ukowa omunim de omo ye ene sanyama no 2 years no mu trying to cut £300,000 a week wanye hwe
ballers for talking, because if they didn't and if managers didn't, we'd all be in big trouble. But I know that some have a view, and you might be one of them, that he shouldn't have said what he did. I would back him. I have backed him, having initially been critical at a period, I think 3 or 4 years ago, when I thought he took his eye off the game. But would I have wanted to work for a succession of coaches that he did at Manchester United? No.
I don't care.
No, I wouldn't.
That's irrelevant.
Barcelona bobo no the agent no Eddie Mabasa what you say so Magay Barca mopa momefa a player na fan Magay and no Magay story na no you two anim no and no confirmation and so to me about new Spotify come no baby bia tetamo and no almost so kania no you so light no our new Spotify come no and we for papa Barcelona stadium ni and just some get talk around no to say we nice and we come baby bia so come I you do some so to ja I want you to imagine so no I Spotify come no and I know show a wire fe and yeah as some get talk around Barcelona players no me fan to ja say and anopai dodoning na and so to me about Christiansen and the first player oba a training ground so and no me fan to ja so mo mba late no Marcus Rashford Lamine Yamal and Paul Kubasi almost nie and no nasa ka life fa no mame PG wona no and I watch on television so no I just said no ni Luis Ocampos wo show mo picture we ya o ma bre say your man Messi mo o mo man Mbappe mo ne ma mo nyina koye na ne afasa eja mo and no mo hage na just PG mo ye de Cristiano Ronaldo do aye Hong Kong sesia we aye CL7 and I do Hong Kong no e mo research Super Cup ne baso and ye Saudi aye Super Cup CL7 ayadia afei eno mo so akoduma me de ne ayadia otika num sesia a chese o pass num so to e wo Hong Kong me ba bedi won komo bebre enso ejama o eno Cristiano Ronaldo ene ni team no ena ene wo shom no Hong Kong so to CL7 ena enya alande no ma me fa we ntodwa say WS betting makacho say WS betting say ayadia WS betting what the betting what you say to Koswana betting WS betting Koswana betting win like a star WS betting win like a star me patron and over dollar star 71 3 star 44 4 hash star 713 star 444 hash. Now you say star 713 star 344 hash. Now with them, Mr. WS betting. Say ho and yes all betting a ho and a bebo a ho and you come for Edimao WS betting. We part of Koswa betting and so ho. You begin come over and so honemum and more rain fisa Dr. Amuzo Pino ebu just no be and no ever ball p because infections in some no e be yin in from a hoto a man in Mema Sabi and Nemia Remonia Bino wardrobe Amuzo P Dr. Dawood did the Dawood 360 capsules number and no airboa for waist pains will be beer over waist pains to sissy and some how will be beer over honam yao will be beer year to maintain over panowa bre wardrobe and so Amuzo patch away Dawood 360 capsules and the ointment Dawood 360 capsules and in the ointment my men fan to just a nature medis and then a dropper a year just so sad when it and so a gastomester and no a for stomach ulcer obi bia when ya ulcer when ya a year stomach pains per gastomester yan yet menso plasaba miniaba sabio se o mense se ba nko de o pens na na wetin dodo padrona mesro ye freno a menso plus gasto mester ne menso plus nature medis for and the dinina abadwa so mesro wonya bia ebebo api yemfa no enso so because I'm paying for enyam atena se na mekono from right to left because I be right to be oh dear for Nana Sabre
Ken
oh dear for Nana Sabre
yes.
I know this ladies first thing now say boys you free near mum kakra from left to right say to me by right to left baby
Ghana nkwana hu oba se ne pa I say ena me dan kra ka me dan na me dan light bill ena me ye wo ena me dan sumu say na after was it 200
but masema mo kan men kan ho ba
ena busa say we no asafro me dan kra ka me
omo to aso ano omo to aso minimum we
na ye busa no mo yo
ye mi omo ma